ready for University of Georgia basketball.
Alright guys, I'm already done. One more video left, and that is, of course, the pregame video. Welcome to Hoot Dawgs Tip-Off Show. Georgia and that's a great start. Welcome to the Hoot Dawgs pregame show. Georgia and Missouri, number 21, Georgia and Missouri. Missouri is having a really good season. They are 13-5, and nobody's talking about them, and I don't get it. Missouri having a really good season, but Georgia is 5-3, have only lost 3 games. Clemson, Florida, and Ole Miss. Georgia won their last game versus Arkansas. Of course, we talked about in the last video. At the moment, Georgia is a 1.5-point favorite. And according to ESPN Matchup Predictor, Georgia has a 45.9% chance to win, and Missouri has a 5.4% chance to win. Georgia's leading scorer is Jeremiah Wilkinson with 17.9 a game. Leading rebounder, Santos Surreal. Marcus Murph Molinder is the leading assist with 3.7. Excuse me. Mitchell for Missouri. Mark Mitchell is averaging 17.3 a game and for 5.3 rebounds. Robinson is 3.9 assists. Georgia averages 96 points a game. They average 72 against, 48% field goal, 42.2 rebounds, 5.7 assists, 7.9 blocks, and 9.3 steals. Missouri on the other end, 81.2 points per game, 72.2 against, 51% field goal for the year, 35.9 rebounds, 15.2 assists, 3.5 blocks, and 7.4 steals. Of course, Georgia is 3-2 in their last games. They had a great, unbelievable win versus Auburn in overtime. They lost to Florida. They went on the road to beat South Carolina and lost of what was just a head-scratcher against Ole Miss last Wednesday, but found a way to beat Arkansas in Stegeman Coliseum and got it done. Ole Miss, I keep calling them Ole Miss. I apologize. Mississippi. Wow. Missouri is 3-2 in their last game too. Now they have a very impressive slate of wins. They beat Florida and went on the road to beat the Kentucky Wildcats. They lost to Ole Miss. How did they round that out? By beating Auburn 84-74. And they lost to LSU Saturday of 78-80. So that's Missouri and Georgia. Missouri and Georgia has a very weird series. I just said it in a tweet. If you didn't see it, I said Georgia is going to get revenge for 2001. Before the two teams joined the SEC, they really didn't play often. And so there's that. And Georgia's one of their first ever games against Missouri in the SEC. That was one of Mark Fox's first ranked wins. Charles Mann had a great game that day. That would have been the 2013-14 season. So, yeah, so that was always fun. But anyway, Georgia road wins in the SEC are just so crucial. You got to have them. They're hard to get, but you have to have them. And to me, Georgia has to have this. This isn't necessarily a must-win because, again, I said at the beginning of the video, Missouri is playing absolutely terrific. There's not enough people talking about Missouri, and I do think that, which I hope not, but if they do beat Georgia tonight, they should be considered for rankings. You gotta win these kind of games though if you're Georgia. This is the good old trap game, and that's pretty much what it is. Georgia's gotta win. Georgia's shot. We have to find a way to hang on to big leads. I mean, we're up 19 against Arkansas, and At one point, it was tied. I mean, you just can't have that. That's not good for the mental health. But on this Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday, well, I guess it's Tuesday morning when this is recorded. We'll be released Tuesday night. So the other games in the SEC tonight are LSU and Florida at 7, Oklahoma and South Carolina at 7. Well, LSU and Florida, I have Florida winning, Oklahoma and South Carolina. South Carolina winning, Arkansas and Vanderbilt. I have Vanderbilt winning that game. And I also think it's bogus that Georgia beat Arkansas, yet Arkansas is 20th and we're 21st. That's bogus. And then Auburn and Ole Miss. I actually have Ole Miss winning this game. Both were 11 and 7, so both kind of sucky, but yeah, so I have all that, and of course I have Georgia beating Missouri. Again, Georgia is 1.5 point favorites. That is subject to change by the time this video gets released. So final thoughts are Georgia's going to have to win this game. How Georgia's going to win it is they're going to have to play again. Let's stop blowing leads, guys. That's not good for nobody. We don't want that. But if Georgia can find a way to get this and win, that's a big win because Saturday, do we play A&M or Tennessee Saturday? I think we play Texas A&M, and I think it's at Texas A&M. Oh, we won't play Texas A&M. We play Texas, and I think it's next week we play A&M. Oh yeah, Tennessee next Tuesday, and then A&M. Yeah, so we play Texas this week. So 2 road games for Georgia. Wait, what's that game in Texas? Yeah, it is. It should be, I believe. I'm going to double check just so I don't spread false information, but I believe that game is at Texas regardless. Yeah, so it's either this one or the Texas one. You got to have them. And, you know, you got to have them. You got to win a road game. You cannot get swept this week. You can't go 0-2. You got to go at least 1-1. And it starts 2-0 would be nice, but that's just me being selfish. And 2-0 or 1-1. But the first game of a 2-game road stretch for Georgia starts tonight versus the Missouri Tigers. So enjoy your night. Hopefully Georgia wins. We'll see you again after the game. Go Dogs and beat the Tigers.
Dogs, do the improbable, the unthinkable, the unbelievable. They beat Arkansas and go wire to win the SEC tournament.